Hey guys, yesterday I had made a video showing you how you could kill WOTAN in less than 30 seconds. It's a glitch that allows you to stack damage that you deal to enemies over and over again, and you can deal damage into the millions. The glitch was just found yesterday, so I wanted to go in and work on it some more and see if we could make it even better, and yes, we can. In yesterday's video, I was doing 150 million damage with this playthrough here on Malawan Takedown, and I wanted to see how high could we actually go. What kind of damage could we do? Would it ever cap us out? Well, I've got the answers for you on that, and in addition to this glitch and being able to do a ton of damage, it also benefits you where your shield regenerates almost instantly. Right here I'm on Mayhem mode 4, standing in front of these enemies, and they cannot get me down. My shield regenerates right away. So you're practically in God mode, and then everything is a one-shot kill. So it makes farming WOTAN and getting through this entire mission on Mayhem mode 4 extremely easy and fast. I'm going to briefly go over the equipment that you need. I went into full detail yesterday in my other video, and I'll have that linked down in the description, but basically you're going to need the Brawler Ward Shield, and then to go with that you're going to need the Face Puncher. You use these two items in combination to stack damage into the millions, and again, that other video goes into full detail of how that works. With just these two items, you can use it on any character and do a lot of damage and do pretty well, but if you want to have the shield that regenerates instantly and put you in God mode, you're going to need to use MOZE. You'll need any version of a deathless artifact, and again, my other video goes into full detail about this. You'll want any version of a Bloodletter class mod for MOZE. And then for the skill tree setup, this is everything I have here. Basically, it's all focused on the red tree, the Shield of Retribution, which beefs up the shield and supports it the most, and everything else is not focused on. So again, in yesterday's video, I was doing the glitch, and I got my damage up to 150 million, and you can check it by going into Sanctuary and shooting at the Handsome Jack target board. To do this glitch, you have to build up the stacks of damage that you do by dying and respawning at a new U station, and here's a chart here to give you an idea of how many deaths you need to have to be able to deal a certain amount of damage. You have to die 110 times to be able to do 18 million damage, and here I'm showing you that I did 150 million, so that is a lot of deaths, and that takes a lot of time. So what we did was we went in to find a new U station that was really close to the edge of the map, so you could just jump off immediately and then respawn right away. And big shout out to Honda Riders, he went in and found a perfect location. It's on Desolation's Edge, and you want to go to that new U or fast travel station right there. Don't go to the one that says drop pod, just the one that says Desolation's Edge. This location is so good that you can do it AFK, so you can just set your controller down and rubber band your thumbstick forward so that you keep running forward, and you will just jump off of the cliff and then respawn and keep doing that over and over again. With this method, you can just walk away and let this run for hours or however long you want it to run, and you'll be able to stack up that damage into the millions. And I'll show you guys how high I got here in just a moment. Here's a picture of my actual controller while doing this. I just wrapped a rubber band around the left side of it and then pulled that thumbstick a little bit to the right so that you're always going off of the edge right there and not accidentally getting hung up by that railing on that bridge. I play on PC with an Xbox 360 controller. I know it's an older controller, but I have girl hands and it works really good for me. So I let this run for a little while, like 30 to 45 minutes, and then I went over to Sanctuary to see where was I at with damage, and I was up to 731 million. At this point, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back and see if I can get into the billions, and will it even register that? I don't know what's gonna happen when it gets to 999 million damage. So after several more respawns, I went back to Sanctuary to shoot the target board, and it didn't register anything. So it looks like it can only go to 999 million, and they have nothing programmed to show 1 billion. It's definitely allowing me to do over 1 billion damage, but again, I just don't know how much. And I checked my other weapons, and yeah, they're doing millions of damage as well. So I know that it is registering, but it's just not showing up. So now that I'm doing over 1 billion damage, I wanted to see what would happen if I went up against bosses that had immunity stages like Troy. Am I so powerful that I'm gonna bypass all of his stages and kill him instantly? That's what I was hoping for, and unfortunately, no. It doesn't matter how much damage you're doing. Now, I have seen some people glitch this out where they bypass immunity stages. Still can't figure that out, but it's definitely not working when you're doing over 1 billion damage. Another thing I don't really understand is that, yeah, I'm doing 1 billion damage, but when I shoot, it's showing only 99 million. So who knows what's going on with that. You can see it right there for a split second. I wanted to go check out Grave Ward with this. Obviously, it's going to melt him, and I shot him and killed him before I even hit the ground. And it was showing 298 million. So that's a lot different than the 99 million. So who knows what's happening. So after you have your damage up to whatever you want it to be, you can definitely put it on Mayhem mode 4 and easily make your way through the Malawan takedown and farm WOTAN with no problems whatsoever. So right here, yeah, I'm doing 1 billion damage, but when I shoot enemies, it's only showing like 100 million, and everything is obviously going to be a one-shot kill until you get to WOTAN. He has the immunity stages that you have to deal with. Yesterday's video, I showed you guys that I killed him in 30 seconds. That was on normal mode, and I'll show you guys how long it takes to kill him on Mayhem 4 mode. Also, you don't need to be doing 1 billion damage to be able to one-shot everything in Mayhem 4 mode, but it does help your shield regeneration. Right here, I'm standing in front of the Kraken, and my shield almost goes all the way down, but he cannot kill me. It regenerates way too fast. And you might have just as good shield regeneration at a lower damage rate, and it might be like 100 million or something like that. I haven't tested it yet. But with the 1 billion, I am definitely unstoppable. And the way that this works is it's a combination of the Bloodletter class mod and then also the Brawler Ward shield. With the Brawler Ward shield, every time you die over hundreds of times, you're getting plus 4% health regeneration. And that keeps stacking every time you die. And the way that it works with the Bloodletter class mod is that all of that health regen transfers over to the shield. So the shield is now regenerating like crazy. Now all this damage in God mode can be lost. If you do accidentally get down by some freak accident, then you might lose all of this damage that you've built up. But sometimes you don't. I've been in situations where I got a second wind and I was able to keep the damage, and then sometimes I didn't keep the damage. I've been downed and bled out all the way and didn't keep the damage, and then sometimes I did. So it's a very glitchy glitch. So for WOTAN on Mayhem 4 mode, I was able to kill him in 50 seconds. And that's pretty good. It was 30 seconds again on normal mode. He just has a lot more health and a little bit longer delay in his animation with all his immunity. Also, another great thing is that you can keep all of the damage that you've built up and keep farming him. All you have to do is, once you kill him, just travel back to Sanctuary. You might be able to go to other maps, but go back to Sanctuary and then come back to this map and everything will be respawned and you can farm WOTAN again. So right here, I'm gonna go to Sanctuary, and then once I arrive there, I'm gonna go right back to the Takedown and Malawan site map. And right here, you can see it's starting all over again. All the enemies are there, and you'll be able to make your way to the end and fight WOTAN again over and over. But hopefully this will help you guys out and let you get your hands on some of that Mayhem 4 mode only loot from WOTAN. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you next video.